Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you my reaction to Episode 8. That's right, the final episode of Season 1 of Star Wars The Mandalorian. To those that have been following the channel, you know that I've been out of town on vacation for the past 11 or 12 days, so I am a little bit late on this episode. I know everybody's seen it already, and I've read things online saying that it's great. I've been doing my best to remain spoiler-free, though, so this is still a blind reaction. I am recording this on New Year's Eve, so happy 2020, everybody. Hopefully there aren't any, parties going on upstairs, my upstairs neighbors, or people setting off fireworks during this reaction. If there are, and it's distracting, I apologize, but there's really not much I can do. Just a reminder that for only $1 a month, you become a patron on my Patreon, which gives you not only early access to all of my weekly video series, but also access to my full reaction to any of these Mandalorian episodes. So instead of watching these abbreviated versions on YouTube, you can queue up my full reaction alongside your own web browser with the episode in it and literally watch the entire episode with me start to end. We start at 0 seconds. We're doing that right now. Mandalorian, episode 8, season 1, Redemption, final episode, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Previously. Alright, so they're trapped in a building. Queel died. They got Baby Yoda. IG-11's still on the ship, so he's got to make an appearance in this somehow. How are they going to get out of the building, though? Is it going to be the Mandalorians? Is it going to be IG-11? Is Baby Yoda? Are they going to, bring Baby Yoda back to Moff Gideon, and he's going to, wipe them all out with the Force? I don't know. Is the New Republic going to show up? This could go, 20 different ways. Dude, they look so cool.
Speeder bikes have arrived at the checkpoint with the assets. Knock it off.
What?
Moff just touched down and already took out a squad of local troopers. Standing by. Killed his own men? These guys like to lay down the law when they first arrive in a town, you know. I said, shut up.
Bro, stop punching the Baby Yoda.
Did you not just hear that Moff Gideon killed a dozen of his own troopers just to make a point? Okay, I get that point.
Is this for real? Is this for real? What are... This is like a troll episode. What am I watching?
Should we offer that thing some water? You just want to look at it. So what? You got to see it. Barely.
I can't stop smiling. I hope the whole episode is this. I want a whole series of just these two guys.
Any update yet? That's a negative. Still waiting on confirmation. He just killed an officer for interrupting him, so this might take a while. Thank you.
This is awesome.
Okay, look. Here you go. See? Take a peek.
Aw.
Everything's fine. Ow!
What? Yo,
Stop that.
Identify yourself.
I am IG-11. I am this child's nurse droid.
Nurse droid.
I'm telling you to get out of here.
Ooh. Ooh. That'll do it.
That was unpleasant. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Well, it looks like IG-11's probably going to save the day. Dude, these guys look so good. And I heard that they got the 501st cosplayers to be all these stormtroopers, which is also really cool. Oh, an E-Web? Ah, they got an E-Web. I wonder... It is an E-Web. Awesome.
I am sure that Republican shock trooper Caracinthia Dune of Alderaan will advise you that she has witnessed many of her ranks.
How does he know she's in there?
Or perhaps the decommissioned Mandalorian hunter, Din Djarin, heard the songs of the siege of Mandalore in the night of 1,000 tears.
How does he know his name? I'm getting some serious Thrawn vibes, which is cool.
What assurance do you offer? If you're asking if you can trust me, you cannot.
That's not how you negotiate, bro.
I will give you until nightfall, and then I
Why?
will have the E-Web cannon open fire.
Why? That seems really dumb.
I know who he is. It's Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon was executed for war crimes.
It's him. He knew my name. I haven't heard that name spoken since I was a child.
On Mandalore?
I was not born on Mandalore.
Mandalorian isn't a race.
It's a creed.
It's a creed. So wait, alright, well maybe we'll actually get his full backstory here now. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, they're under attack, battle droids, Clone Wars. His parents stuff him in a thing, then they die, and then the Mandalorians rescue him, right? And that's how he becomes a foundling. Like, that's the only logical explanation. So, Gideon, though, why is he giving them until sundown or whatever? Like, he already knows that they've got the asset. The scout troopers called in saying that they were on the outskirts of town with it. So he knows that they don't have it inside. So why does he want them alive? Dude, those SPDs just look terrifying. Like, could you imagine? They did good casting, too. That looks like a very plausible father for Pedro Pascal. I like the music, too. I feel like I say that at least once every episode, but it's true. The show's got great music. Yep, the droid's gonna open it up. And then I'm waiting. It's either gonna get shot by Mandalorians or it's gonna get cut with a lightsaber. What is it? Mandalorians. Yep. But who? Are they even gonna tell us? Is this someone from Clone Wars? What if this is like the Vizsla clan or someone that we know from Clone Wars? It's been so long since I've watched that show. I don't even know if I'd recognize the armor. I feel like I do recognize that armor, though. I like that color. Who is this? That symbol with like the 3 lines, I feel like I've seen that somewhere before, but I don't remember where. That's so cool, though.
They raised me in the fighting corps. I was treated as one of their own. The only record of my family name was in the registers of Mandalore. Moff Gideon was an ISB officer during the Purge. That's how I know it's him.
Oh, snap. Here we go. I have a feeling this is going to be awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, he's gonna wreck the whole group. Didn't I say this? Hey, they actually hit their target. How about we not wear the child as armor? Yeah, there we go. Why is no one using the E-web? Get wrecked. Damn, those death troopers are ballsy. Why would you pick it up? Why not just spin it? Damn, there you go. Headshot. Oh. Okay. Come on, bro. Moff Gideon can't die in this episode, could he? Would they kill him off after only being... No. There's no way.
Burn them out.
Burn them out?
I'm not gonna make it. Go.
Shut up.
What?
You just got your bell rung. You'll be fine.
What?
I'm gonna need to take this thing off.
No. You make sure the child is safe. When you get to the Mandalorian covert, you show them that. You tell them the foundling was in my protection.
He called the child a foundling. Oh! That's... Look! Yes! I got it! That's where this is from. Come on, that's supposed to be more threatening than a squad of death troopers. No! Oh, he's gonna use the Force. What's he gonna do? Push him out of the room? You go, little thing. He's all, yo, get up out of here. Oh, and he's pooped. He just plops over.
I need to remove your helmet if I am to save you.
No.
Try it and I'll kill you. No living thing has seen me without my helmet since I swore the creed.
Well, he's technically not alive.
I am not a living thing.
Yeah, see? Oh, shit, they did it!
This is a Vector spray. It will heal you in a matter of hours.
They freaking did it! Alright, I mean, I like that. That was a good reveal. I am okay with that.
The imps will catch us before we make it to the ship. We need the Mandalorians to escort us to safety.
Yeah, bro, there ain't gonna be any Mandalorians left. What are they gonna find? Did the imps take over? Ooh. That's cool. Oh, that's all the armor from the fight with the guild. Wow, those are all Mandalorians that died?
Is this the work of your bounty hunters?
No. When you left the system and took the prize, the fighting ended.
It was not his fault.
Oh, she's still there.
We revealed ourselves. We knew what could happen if we left the covert. The Imperials arrived shortly thereafter. This is what resulted. Some may have escaped off-world.
Bet you that heavy bro did.
I will not abandon this place until I have salvaged what remains.
Oh, she's smelting it. That makes sense. Like recycling it.
This is the one that you hunted, then saved?
Yes. The one that saved me as well. Its species can move objects with its mind.
I know of such things. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi that fought with such powers. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine.
That would be interesting.
You must go. A foundling is in your care. Until it is of age or reunited with its own kind, you are as its father.
Until it's of age? It's 50, right?
This is the way.
And that means the child is now Mandalorian. Oh, he earned a signet. Is it going to be a Baby Yoda? No, what is it?
You are a clan of 2.
Oh, the Mudhorn. That's cool. It's clan of 2, so the child is officially Mandalorian. That's kind of cool.
And this will make you complete.
Yeah!
Thank you.
When you have healed, you will begin your drills. IG, carry this for Din Djarin until he is well enough to wear it.
Why can't he just wear it now and not use it? Why does it have to be carried for him? I like her. I hope she doesn't die, but she's obviously going to die. Oh, are we going to see that? Okay. I mean, we know what's going to happen here. She's going to kick a bunch of stormtroopers' asses, then, like, Moff Gideon's going to show up and kill her. Dead, dead, dead. Super dead. Dude, that was so cool. Damn. Oh, they didn't kill her. Not yet, anyway. Oh, the droid... Does it have arms? Oh, that does not look right. That's like nightmare fuel. I don't like it. It just does not look right. I'm not used to seeing an R2 droid with arms and legs.
That's it. We're free.
Too easy.
No. Stormtroopers. They're flanking the mouth of the tunnel. It looks like an entire platoon.
I said stop the boat. I said stop.
That doesn't seem to have been productive.
I will eliminate the enemy, and you will escape.
You don't have that kind of firepower, pal.
I must self-destruct.
Alright.
I'm not permitted to be captured. I must be destroyed. I can no longer carry this for you, nor can I watch over the child.
Wait. You can't self-destruct. Your base command is to watch the child.
Sadly, there is no scenario where the child is saved in which I survive.
No! Don't kill him off.
We need you. Let's just come up with
Please tell me the child will be safe in your care.
Hey, he cares for a droid.
There's nothing to be sad about.
I'm not sad.
Yes, you are. I'm a nurse droid. I've analyzed your voice.
Aw, character development.
Manufacturer's protocol dictates I cannot be captured.
Ooh. Damn, dude. That sucks. Maybe they'll find an IG-12 in the next season. Oh, they're gonna have to... Here he comes. He looks so badass.
Our blasters are useless against him.
Hey, let's make the baby do the magic hand thing. Do the magic hand thing. I'm out of ideas.
Oh, here we go. Dude. This is like straight out of Clone Wars. That would be so hard to hold on to. He dead. He's gotta be dead. And superhero landing. Sort of.
I think we cleaned up the town. I'm thinking of staying around just to be sure.
Now that the scum and villainy have been washed away, it's very respectable again.
As a bounty hunter, Hive?
Some of my favorite people are bounty hunters. And perhaps this specimen of soldier might consider joining our ranks. But you, my friend, you will be welcomed back into the guild with open arms.
This seems to be moving a little quickly.
I'm afraid I have more pressing matters at hand.
Take care of this little one.
Or maybe it'll take care of you.
Okay. I mean, he's a two-person clan. Oh, I like that. He's carrying them away just like he was carried away in the flashback. Damn. I really hope we get some sort of cutaway at the end here that shows like Boba Fett or something. Something to like build hype for season 2. Oh, he still got the pendant.
Why don't you hang on to that?
Aw. Come on, cutaway. Oh, we're gonna show the crash site. Yeah, he's not dead. I mean, I guess Finn survived a TIE fighter crash in Force Awakens, so it's not too out of the question. Oh, shit! It's the Darksaber! Dude! Wait a minute, what does that mean, though? What does that mean? Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, alright. What does that mean? Wow. Alright, let's, there's a lot to unpack here. Let's just go through it from the beginning. So yeah, the first, like, 4 minutes of this episode are the 2 scout troopers from the end of the last episode with the child, and I gotta say, I am a huge fan of your work, and I can't wait to see you in the next production. Like, I want like a comedy series. Okay, first of all, whoa, let's back up. I have been saying for a long time that I think one of the things that Disney or whoever ends up owning the Star Wars rights, what they can do to continue to make Star Wars content and yet still be somewhat original is to branch out and make like different genre movies set within the Star Wars universe. Not every Star Wars movie has to be like an epic action adventure movie. Like, we could have comedies set in Star Wars, and I see no reason why these 2 scout troopers couldn't like star in their own comedy thing. Like, I mean, whatever, besides the fact that they're dead now. Maybe I'm dreaming a little too big here, but anyway, I love the 2 scout troopers at the beginning. I thought they reminded me very much of a an old Pulp Fiction parody fan film. I don't remember what it was called, but like if you search for like a Star Wars Pulp Fiction parody, there was some parody of like two stormtroopers walking into like an apartment with a bunch of dudes, like reenacting that scene from Pulp Fiction. And it was just hilarious. I wish I probably just search for it now and find it. I'm going to do that. Yes, I found it. It's called The Unknown Discovery. If you do a search for that on YouTube, you'll find it. It's hilarious, and that's what these guys reminded me of. I would love to watch a whole show of just them. It was great. Except for the fact that they beat up on Baby Yoda. Did not like that. Bad Scout Troopers. But karma is swift in this case because IG-11 shows up and murders both of them. Not after they both decide to pull out their scout blasters and try to shoot like a piece of junk lying on the ground and can't hit it. Hilarious. So then we cut back to our main three guys, the Mando, Cara Dune, and Grief, who are all trapped inside that bar with all the stormtroopers and death troopers and Moff Gideon are all outside. I still can't really think of a reason why he would want to keep them alive. If he knows that they had the child, maybe he doesn't know. Because the scout troopers definitely walkied back, or comlinked back, that they had it, but they were talking to, like, a dispatcher who didn't want to interrupt Moff Gideon because he had just killed a bunch of stormtroopers and then killed an officer for interrupting him. So maybe that's it. Maybe he doesn't actually know because the message that the scout troopers got the asset never actually made it to him. Huh. I didn't realize that, but maybe that's the case. Anyway, he somehow knows the names of everybody inside. He knows Cara Dune. He knows that she's from Alderaan, which is neat. He knows the Mandalorian's real name, which we find out later how he knows him. But then we get and he knows Grief, obviously. But we get a flashback. We get the full flashback that we've been teased a couple times before. So we see the Mando as a kid. His parents die. Battle droids. Mandalorians come in and rescue him. At the very end there, I wasn't sure if we were going to see if the Mandalorians were going to rescue him or if like a Jedi was going to rescue him, which would be really neat. It would have been neat if it was like Yoda. What if it was Yoda who rescued him? Oh, that would be kind of weird. Anyway, it wasn't. It ended up being the Mandalorians, which makes totally sense. Was the more predictable, I guess, way that it was going to go because he became a foundling. That's how he got indoctrinated or whatever into or how he accepted the creed. You know, he became a foundling, which is neat because it's kind of it's a parallel, right? Like his story now parallels the child's story. Like he was the child. And now he's protecting the child, and that makes sense. That's why he's so attached to it, because he sees himself in it. And now the child is officially Mandalorian. He is a clan of two. So they're trapped inside the building. Looks like all hope is lost when all of a sudden IG-11 comes in and kicks butt. That was probably the most badass sequence in the series so far. I don't know how many episodes we watched where I was like, you know, that was a really good episode, but I still think I like the first episode better because that sequence with IG-11 at the end of the episode was just too good. I don't know how you could possibly top that sequence. This is how. You do the same thing, just bigger and faster and more explosions. That's how you top it, and it did. And this is, because of that, this is my favorite episode in the series so far. Yeah, just beautiful, awesome. I can't wait to watch it again. I just love watching him like spin around and his arms going like back and forth and twisting and everything. And like, I know it's all CGI and like all just done on computers and stuff. But like, as someone who's grown up, you know, playing Shadows of the Empire, fighting IG-88. He was the boss in like a heroic encounter in Star Wars Galaxies. Like, just seeing him in full like motion and everything, the way that he's portrayed as like this badass machine in all these old games and books and stuff, but like never being able to really see that as real as this is able to depict him is just, it's so cool to actually see it. So anyway, Moff Gideon ends up shooting the Mandalorian in the back of the helmet, which I guess like actually went through his helmet or maybe dented his helmet and caused an impact on the back of his head. because later when they go back inside, Cara Dune's like lying him down and he's like, leave me, I'm not gonna make it, and she's got blood on her hand, I guess from like the back of his head. He did eat that explosion, so he was using the E-web, and Moff Gideon, after shooting him in the back of the head, blows up the power generator or whatever it is for the E-web blaster, and Mandalorian goes flying in the explosion. So he did get beat up a little bit, but it didn't really look that bad. Like, I feel like he was beaten up worse. Like, the fight with the Mudhorn was a worse fight. But anyway, he ends up looking like he's gonna die, but he wasn't gonna die. And then Cara Dune and Greef and the child escape through the sewer vent, and IG stays behind, and they make the whole helmet thing again. They bring up the whole helmet thing again, and yeah, he's like, no living thing has seen me without my helmet on. And even I know, I'm like, yo, IG-11, like, he's not alive, he's not a living thing, and he said that, and then he just freaking takes off his helmet, and it's Pedro Pascal just chilling there. And he gets sprayed with Bacta. And he's all good. So they go into the sewers, they see that pile of armor, and they find the pile of Mandalorian armor, and I thought maybe that was like dead bodies from the guild, but it turns out that it wasn't, that it was actually from the from the Empire. Because the armor is still there. I'm not sure what you call her, the armor or the blacksmith, whoever she is. She's still there, and she's smelting all the old armor, I guess making it into ingots again so that it can be used for future foundlings or whatever. Honestly, even though the Mando got pretty much fresh armor in like episode 2 or 3 of the series, it's getting pretty beat up already. Like, it's got scuff marks and blast carbon scoring and stuff on it already, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting some new armor again here in the future. He's getting a lot of new stuff. He's got the jetpack now. I'm getting ahead of myself again. I always do. We'll get to that. But this blacksmith chick, she hooks up the Mandalorian with his emblem or sigil or whatever it's called, which is the Mudhorn, and made him officially, he's the leader of a new Mandalorian clan. Him and the child are a whole clan. So maybe, who knows, in season 2, maybe they recruit new members to join the clan. Maybe Cara Dune adopts the way and becomes a Mandalorian, though I doubt it. I think with that rebel tattoo under her eye, she probably won't want to hide that or cover that up. But it'd be neat. It'd be neat to see that, or at least see him adopt, start to build up like his own clan of Mandalorians. I would really, really like to see that. She gives him the jetpack, says, well, technically, I guess she gives IG-11 the jetpack and tells him to carry it until the Mando's ready. I did skip over the fact that Baby Yoda used the Force to push the fire back at the Purge Trooper, or Incinerator, or whatever he is, Incendiary Trooper, which, by the way, oh yeah, I totally got this. This is a thing. Yeah, I am that level of a nerd. So Blacksmith Chick also gives Mando a new mission. He has to either find the child's people and return him to them, or wait until he becomes of age and train him in the Mandalorian ways. So I'm not really sure how that works. Like, what is of age for Yoda's species? Because, like I said, he's 50 already. So what counts as age? And, and what point is he not an infant? We don't really know. We get a badass scene of her killing some stormtroopers that come down into the sewers, and they don't show her dying, so she's still alive somewhere. We might run into her again. I'm pretty sure we will. Then we get the scene with the underground lava river in the sewers. Pretty neat. That R2 unit with the arms and legs, pretty weird, but definitely Star Wars, so alright, I'll let it go. They're able to see all the stormtroopers through the wall with a like that thermal vision or whatever, and unfortunately IG-11 decides to sacrifice himself. We get a callback to the first episode with the self-destruct, so that ends up happening, but not before the Mando expresses some feelings towards a droid for the first time ever. So it's nice that we've actually had some character development from him, going from absolutely hating droids to now, there's a droid that he actually was sad lose. And, so he definitely evolved, albeit slightly, over the course of the season. So that's cool. TIE fighter scene was awesome, using the jetpack to fly up there and then latch onto it with this little grappling hook. Like I said, straight out of Rebels. Totally something that we've seen like a dozen times in animated shows that we've never seen live action before, and looked absolutely beautiful. Him like hanging onto the top of it, trying to shoot like his blaster through the glass of the cockpit was just really cool. Like you see that it was doing absolutely nothing. They even said there was a line in there like that their blasters were not effective or something like that, and it was cool to see that. So he sticks some bombs on the wing, blows one of the wings off, and TIE fighter goes spiraling down and crashes. And you're like, all right, there's a little hill there, so we didn't actually see it explode. All right, he's probably still alive, and we'll get back to that at the end. But then Mandalorian pulls a classic Superman landing with the jetpack, but kind of just like walks off all chill and, won the day. And then I gotta say, my only problem with this episode was kind of the ending from that point on, because it felt kind of rushed. It was like the TIE fighter goes down. They don't even bother going over and checking the wreckage. They don't know how many stormtroopers are left in town, but they're acting like evil was routed. Grief's like, hey, you've saved the city. City is a great place for bounty hunters again. And you're like, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. How do you know? But at least Cara Dune's like, all right, I'm going to stick around just to be sure. So, okay, that makes sense. They did a little bit of talking about, her sticking around to help Grief and him forgiving her past debts with the bounty hunters, or clearing her name or whatever it was, and how the Mando's name has been cleared, and he's got like top picks for his next job, but he declined it because he's got to bring the child back to his people. So yeah, the whole ending sequence felt a little rushed to me, and I don't know why it was. Like, there's no reason the episode couldn't have been like 2 minutes longer and just taken time to breathe at the end. But whatever, minor nitpick. But okay, let's talk about the Darksaber. So for those who have never watched Star Wars The Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels, you probably have no idea what this black lightsaber is at the end of the episode. And I don't even have to look. I can already guarantee there's probably at least 300, 400 videos on YouTube that are titled something along the lines of Star Wars The Mandalorian Season Finale Ending Explained, that are going to cover what that was in way more detail than I'm willing to do. But here's the gist. The black lightsaber that you see Moff Gideon use to cut his way out of the TIE fighter wreckage is known as the Darksaber. It was an artifact that belonged to the leader of the Mandalorians during the Clone Wars, and kind of served as a status symbol, and somebody could challenge the leader or the holder of the Darksaber to like a battle or a duel to the death, and whoever wins that duel gets the Darksaber and becomes the new leader of Mandalore. So, like I said at the end of the episode, what does that mean? If Moff Gideon has that, then he either won a duel against the leader of the Mandalorians, or he wiped out the Mandalorians and claimed it for himself. But technically speaking, since he is the one in possession of the Darksaber, that would make him the leader of the Mandalorians. I don't know. Like, this is a very brief description. I'm not, like a Star Wars Explained or Hello Greedo or any of them that would like dive deep into the meaning of this, but yeah, that's the implications that this final scene leaves is pretty awesome. This could go a lot of different ways, and I'm really excited. I'm really glad that they tied this into the Clone Wars and Rebels like that, and I can't wait for season 2 now. Yeah, I'm still kind of putting my own thoughts together. It's just badass. But that's going to be it for this one. It is literally 12 o'clock midnight on January 1st, 2020, as of this moment right now. So even though you guys aren't going to see this video until sometime tomorrow or the next day, you are officially the first ones that I'm wishing an actual happy 2022. So Happy New Year. Definitely look forward to whenever we find out when Season 2 is coming out. I will absolutely be doing a reaction series to that. So I hope if you guys enjoyed this series that you'll stick around for that one. I have a lot of plans for 2020 for my YouTube channel. I'm going to be working on a New Year's update video that's going to talk about a lot of the stuff that you can expect to see on my channel this year. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. Subscribe if you're not already. I don't really push for the whole like and subscribe thing, but maybe I should start doing that more often now. Whatever. If you guys want to talk more about The Mandalorian or anything really, feel free to join my Discord server. The link's in the video description. And yeah, that's about it. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you next time.